Okay, we are back. We are practicing. We are back home after a work trip. I am pretty tired, I'm not going to lie. 4.5 hour drive yesterday. Was working on site for the morning and then got lunch and drove back. Another 4.5 hours in the car. And yeah, had some dinner. Spent time with my roommate and my cats and getting some full swing practice in this evening. So I'm very much looking forward to swinging a golf club, hitting some balls. I mentioned that before, I think the last time I practiced short game, I typically hit a few balls on the range just because it's there and I love hitting balls. And I was really practicing that arm dropping feel, and it was really working. It took some time to find the feel. I was hitting a lot of just not great shots. The cool thing was, even though I wasn't hitting it well, they were all starting straight and drawing. So I worked through a little bit of my bag that time, a couple days ago, whenever it was, and yes, Sunday. And I hit pitching wedge, 8 iron, 6 iron, 3 hybrid, and driver, and managed to get the feeling with all those clubs. I want to be able to do it with all the clubs, obviously, and yeah, it just took, I don't know, 5, 6 swings to get the feeling of the arms dropping. I felt like I had no power. I didn't feel like I was manipulating anything at the bottom. It just felt like the club was right there, square in front of me, which was a very weird feeling. So what I found was I really have to get into my lead side. So from the transition, as my club is going up to the top, I'm getting hard into my lead side. Because if I don't get into my lead side, then I don't have any leverage with my body to actually move through the shot. So that's what we're going to work on this evening. And yeah, I mean, I'm okay with putting it all out there, so might hit some bad shots. Totally okay. That's what we're doing. We're practicing. We're practicing a movement pattern. I have my golf trip coming up in exactly 7 days, so I am flying out. I will 7 days from now exactly. I will be in a plane headed to Milwaukee, and then I am spending the night. Me and one other guy who's attending, also from the same city. We were both getting in Tuesday night because we were playing Erin Hills right after lunchtime. So it was just hard to get flights Wednesday morning and get there in time. So that's what we're doing. So yeah, so all hands on deck here. I'm playing Sunday as a warm up, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, getting ready for that golf trip, and we're gonna see how it goes in there. So I'll see you inside. All right, here we go. Getting warmed up. Really hoping my mic settings don't pick up the music in the background. But yeah, like I was talking about, really want to make sure I'm getting into my left side while I'm doing this move. Haven't seen it on video yet. Definitely better. Um, on the right track. I'm still, the other thing that I needed to do that I was thinking about is like when I was on the range, I was really hinging my my wrists up, feeling like the club was getting very vertical and then dropping. Club head's still outside my hand, so really need to exaggerate that feeling. So from the face on, not really getting into my left side. So I'll try one where I really exaggerate getting into my left side here. So that felt very, very exaggerated. That's more what I'm wanting. Well, that's still outside my hands. All right. Let's see if we can do them both here.
Yeah, I can take a little rest. This is fast.
Closer. Much closer. But I can do it even more. Really try and get my hands into my right pocket. Wow. Closer, so I don't know if you can see. Can you see the red and yellow lines here? So the red line is my backswing, and the yellow line is my downswing. And they're very close. My previous swings, they were further apart, so I think ideally my instructor has not confirmed this, but ideally I think the yellow line should be on or underneath the red line. That was almost right on top of it. Shaft is still kind of cutting through my just underneath my right shoulder. Ideally, I want it like on my right forearm or bicep. Really tried to exaggerate that, hit it off the toe. I think I'm just opening up my my shoulders too quick. So because I'm opening up my shoulders too quick, my arm structure is just moving out to the right in space. So just need to drop and then turn. Definitely closer. Could also just move my hand quicker. See if that helps. Not really. Here's the face-on view. Falling into bad habits here with pulling my right shoulder back at the top. So I'm gonna work on that here. Ooh, that felt different. See what down the line looks like. That definitely feels more repeatable, but I'm still. That's the trouble with like working on so many different things at once. Is like I'll work on one thing and then I'll slip into bad habits in another portion. So getting the club 2 laid off here. Like that's 2 laid off, pointing outside the ball. So need to hinge it up more. Let's just focus on keeping my forearm pointed to the ground, hinge it straight up, and not retracting my right shoulder, and see how that goes. So that definitely feels repeatable. Club shafts looking much better inside the ball. So let's do that and look at the ball. All right, so we're not going to necessarily worry about swing plane. We're going to focus on these things here, because that does feel repeatable. Give you a face-on look. So, I mean, that's a pitching wedge going 136, 138 total, so we can play with that. I'm gonna go to my 8-iron here, and then we'll play around with the wedges and see if we can get different spin numbers from my old wedges versus my new ones and see if there's a difference. But wanna do this with, you know, most of my bag. Really feeling like I'm keeping the club in front of me. That's the biggest thing, is I'm not losing the club here in space, getting laid off, pulling it back, and then just trying to find the face, find the center of the face at the bottom. Everything's in front of me. Everything's a little tighter. I felt like a fade or a push. But I'm coming really far from the inside. It's like 6 degrees inside. Let's see if I can get the swing plane up. Yeah, 6 degrees into out. I'll throw this up here. So, let's see if you can see that. Yeah, you can. So this line is the low point. So I'm catching the ball first. I don't know exactly what this 60.6 swing plane degree is. I'm actually going to take a video or a picture of this just for my reference and look that up later. But 6 degrees into out is, I think, probably too much. Seven into out? More? That was a little bit better. I mean, where's the video? I feel like I can play with this. That's the thing. So I'm gonna just play with this. Go to the 6-iron. But everything just feels like tighter, more in control. The real test will be driver. Kind of, I don't know what I did there. Hit that weird. Looks like I smothered it a little bit. Gotta remember to look at the ball. Gonna try and hit a fade here. Gotta look at the ball. Just hit a block. I really think it's my shoulder spinning out too quickly. Like my hands are just kind of at the top and my shoulders are starting to move, and that's throwing my hands out here as I'm turning. So I need to probably stay in the shot more. Felt different. Did not hit it good. Did I hit that off the hosel? Totally forgot I was gonna plug in my external battery and it just died, so we're plugged in, we're good now. But yeah, I mean, I made this swing where I really tried to work my hands down before I opened up my shoulders, and it does look a lot better. More like I'm, doing one of these. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to drop my hands, and like you can see the face on, like from the top. It does look a lot better, but my swing path is so in to out that I'm hitting this huge left to right ball. So maybe if I get my hands down and try and hit up on it. That felt good. I don't know if I'm getting into territory that I shouldn't be getting into with like side bend and all that other stuff. But I cannot be. Also, my club path was way better, 4.6, as opposed to like 7. but I can't be getting to the top and just spinning out because when I rotate my shoulders, like my hands just move out. And then from here, I'm dead. I mean, I do remember like when I was younger, I remember 2 swings when I was probably, I don't know if it was high school or college. It was so long ago. One of them was like a 6-iron from like a fairway bunker, and then the other was driver off the tee. And I was making a move. Both of those times, the exact same feeling. And this kind of goes back to like Hogan and stuff. But I was like almost like here. And then I just absolutely, the ball, I didn't even feel like it hit the ball. And it came out, went, phew. So that's part of why I'm like obsessed with this game, because I've been chasing that ever since. But I don't know if that's the right thing to do. I mean, that looks really good. Just kind of stalling my lower body though, that's the only problem. Let me see. I'll show face on over here. Problem is I'm not getting into my left side, so I'm hanging back, and so because I'm not getting into my left side, I'm hanging back and then throwing my arms at it, so I really gotta get my weight on my lead side. There's that trigger I have. You can see that, right? Yeah, you can. Like the trigger I was talking about yesterday with my putting, and how I have like a trigger with my full swing. Like you can see it here. I sort of flex my right knee and kind of bump into it. I said left knee last night, but I meant right knee. But I'm still like, my upper body is kind of pivoting over my center of mass. I got too many things I'm working on. That's the problem. But I'm kind of impatient. It's a, you know, it is what it is. Like a dance. Oh my gosh, the music in here is killing me. Really hope I don't have to strip the audio. I felt really solid. I'm gonna go ahead and select all these, send them to myself. Share. Yes, I would. Send. Okay. Last time I sent these, I didn't get the video, unfortunately. All right, we've, I think, done enough, like, technical work. We worked mainly on keeping the club in front of me, not pulling it back here, keeping my left elbow down to the ground, getting my upper body here over my right side, and also I gotta keep my eye on the ball, and then getting my weight into my left side of my downswing, and also trying to drop my hands before spinning, like not spinning out my shoulders. So a lot of different things. Take one more. Just blocked it out to the right. Yeah, so we did a lot. Now we got to put that out of our brain. And we got 25 minutes. So I think maybe play. Maybe play. Blues are fine. Yeah, let's play. Didn't hit any drivers, but that's okay. We'll hit him here. Ooh, I didn't do any wedge stuff. That's all right. We're getting ready for Wisconsin. Erin Hills. Erin Hills, here we come. All right, it is. Hit that kind of poorly, but it's okay. We are in the fairway. .91 yards. Gonna go with my brand new 56. I got both my old wedges in here. No, just the one 56. So less than a full shot here. 91 yards. Winds right to left. So I'm just gonna play this a little out to the right. That was very far out to the right. Oh dear. Whoa, that is Is that the shaft? Holy. I have never spun it that far. Now granted, this is virtual, but that was crazy. A lot of driver wedges here. A lot of driver wedges. Because I'm playing this from 6500, which, you know, totally fine. I think normally I like to play around 67, 68, but Snap Hook City. Face was totally shut to the path, negative 5.7. Just a shut face. 9 iron, 145. I think that's about right. Just nice, smooth 9 iron here. Oh, that might be hooking. Ooh. Two putt par. Oh no. All right. We got to chip it close. Got to get it in the circle. 15 yards out when we're practicing. On the short game area, like a lot of those pitches are about 40 yards. And I'm kind of just doing it like this. So this is just a little pitch, little chip. I still messed it up. Oh, gave me the one putt. Love this. Love this sand wedge. So much spin. What do we got? Par 5. All right, let's see if we can straighten one out here. Straight-ish. Total like 277. Club head speed was good, 108. Club path 6.3, very, very inside. Face to path, negative 4.2, so not too closed. But I guess I'm really coming from the inside and shutting the face. I have to play around with the my grip, which I loved so much, being so strong. Anyways, 3 iron, 218. That's probably about right. Really, really chunky. But kept it in front of me. That is the biggest thing. Trying to avoid the very, very large numbers. All right, 30 yards. Just under our kind of favorite pitch shot number. Oh, that might be too much. Spin. Spin back, please. Oh boy. We should be making lots of birdies here. All right, drivable par 4. If I'm coming from the inside and shutting the face down, it's not bad. Ooh, over the green. So there, I really focused on keeping my left forearm down to the ground because I think I have a tendency to, especially, I do have a tendency with all my clubs, but I think especially with the driver, because it's a longer club, it gets more exaggerated. So that straightened things out. So we're just learning our tendencies and applying them here. That's all it is. Taking what I got to the course and playing with it, trying to score. All right, I'm gonna open the face for this one. Just slide it under. Core. All right, we finally got a par 3, 183 yards. Into the wind. Oh, now it's saying 179. Probably playing like 185. I probably hit 6 iron here. That's what my initial gut says. So let's just continue to keep that forearm down. Not super well struck, but hey, I will take that. 2-putt par. Oh, they gave me the birdie. It knows I'm going to make that 23-footer. All right, on this hole, I'm going to hit my 3 hybrid. Again, we're going to go back to what Phil had me working on and what I seem to keep getting away from. Keep this down. Keep this left forearm pointed down. Keep the club out in front of me. .224 carry, 244 total. Definitely got all of that one. We might only have time for 9 holes here. 14 minutes. Downwind. Downwind, downhill slightly. 156. I would rather, because I'm juiced up, I'd rather hit 9 iron here. I cut it thin anyway, so should get there. That'll work. Golf's really easy when you don't hit it in the shit. All right, 177 yards, downhill, downwind. Be a 7-iron. Tugged it. Get on the green. Get down. Carried that 176, but then with the wind, it carried like 180 something. All right. Come on, Joe. Less than you think here. Less than you think. Less than you think. Even less than that. Did give me the 9-footer though. Par 5, I'm assuming we're going to hit driver here. Let's get a nice shiny ball. As shiny as we can get. Okay, aim point has me going right in the middle of the fairway. Ooh, that was hit hard. 111 club speed. Oh, sit. Still overdrawing it. Club path 6.2, face to path negative 2.6, so less shut. But left to right wind, slightly helping, 191 downhill. This is a 6-iron for sure. Hang on. Stop. Man, there are some songs that are well known for being copyrighted being played. Quite loud. Be interested to see what the mic picks up. Oh, I'm sorry if this is loud. Yeah, I mean, I got it on the similar settings to what I use outside. All right, less than you think, Joe. Flop it up. That's still too much. Unless it goes in. Oh, baby. Does it still count if it's on the sin? I don't think so. But still feels good. Because it's giving me putts, like it gave me a 23-foot putt, gave me a 9-foot putt. But hey, we'll take it. some positive reinforcement here at my indoor location. All right. Eagle. Fireworks. Love it. 3 under. 284 yards. Left to right wind. That actually really helps. I'm just going to hit driver. I mean, what are we doing here? It sets up well for my draw. Hit it, wind. Rolled in the bunker. Totally fine. We've been practicing our bunker game, so we can get this up and down. We just hold out. Let's try and hold out again. So 29 yards. It's pretty good. Is it going to give me the bird? Probably not. Yeah, 2-putt par. I'm not getting greedy. All right, so it looks like hardest hole. Can you hit driver here? Do you need to hit driver? Maybe I'll hit 3 wood here. Smoked it. Big old draw. Get a good kick. All right, 178. See what the wind's doing. In a little bit from the right. I mean, mostly right to left. Uphill. Probably play like 185. I mean, I can get a 6-iron there. Oh, very, very thin. Very, very thin. Might get lucky? Question mark? Ooh. Ooh. Would rather be lucky than good. Or so they say. Alright, what do we got here? Short par 4. No need to hit driver whatsoever. I can't hit my driver 360 yet. So we're going to go with the 3 hybrid. Oh. Get lucky. Oh, I hit a rock. A fake rock. 114. This is definitely my, well, yeah, because I can hit this 120. This is the 52. And with the power coming out of the rough, it's 89 to 94% power out of here, so just muscle this bad boy. faded. All right. Get up and down. Get on the green. There we go. Starting to get the hang of chipping in here. Only took, what, 12 rounds on the Sin? All right. Driver. We're hitting a hook. Got to keep that in mind. So, got to make sure we don't lay it off in the backswing. That felt really good. Really, really, really good. "65 yards. Check the time here. We have 1 minute. I think this is going to be the last hole. 65. Our Falcon Head 42-yard pitch shot feels like about that. So just a little bit more. Oh, I completely misjudged it. I'm telling you, out on the golf course, I am way better at these shots. All right, just a little chip. Oh! Night bogey. Yeah, first bogey. First bogey on 12. All right, that's it. Gonna call it there. See if I can show the scorecard. Birdie, eagle, bogey. So under, 2 under, 2 under right here. I don't know what this 1 under on the right is. I don't know if you could see it, but anyhow. Appreciate y'all watching, and I will see you tomorrow.